Thank you, Mr. Hauser, and of course, it's another great day to be a Falcon, and we'd like to welcome everyone who's in attendance and also watching at home to another signing. And with us today is Bandon Popio, and another great baseball signing. What's up with this baseball team?
Oh man, I don't even know where to start. This is a great group of guys. Ever since freshman year, we've always been close. Senior class now, I mean, the talent is unbelievable. We got a couple guys, one guy committed D1, another guy committed D2, and another guy looking to commit somewhere. So it's just, I couldn't ask for another team to be a part of.
And today is all about you, so why don't you tell us who you have here?
I have my dad, John Popio, and my mom, Donna Popio.
Well, Mom and Dad, welcome and congratulations. I'm sure you guys are excited. Brandon, I got to ask everybody, when did you start playing for the first time?
Probably when I was about seven or 8. Skipped T-ball, went right to coach pitch, and then the rest is history. I fell in love, started getting serious about it, realized that I had a future, and here I am.
Were you a fan of baseball growing up before you started playing?
It's been my favorite sport since as long as I can remember.
Favorite team?
Right now, Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves?
Yep.
And was there a player that you kind of emulated?
Ronald Acuna. Every day, Ronald Acuna.
Yeah? Very cool. Well, so you said you realized pretty early that you might have the talent to take this to another level. When did you realize that?
Probably beginning of sophomore year. I attended a college camp, had some feedback, said I was a little bit too young to, get a good amount of interest.
Mm-hmm.
But, that moment on, I started training like, I needed to play college baseball. And I realized probably junior year that I do need to play college baseball. So I decided probably sophomore year to, just practice, train hard. And then junior year was when I realized, I got to start looking for colleges.
And the one thing I'm curious about, how did COVID affect, the season? Because you guys were right in the thick of it that spring.
Oh, yeah. So I lost my sophomore year. That didn't really, affect me too much, opposed to some of the juniors and seniors who lost a big part of their recruiting process. So I was fortunate personally that I didn't have too much of a negative impact, but losing that year really did set some of us back. So,
but you still had the opportunity to train.
Oh yeah,
throughout.
I mean, off season. Well, it became the off season with COVID, so it was just same business as always.
Yeah. Now along the way, how has your family encouraged you and supported you throughout this lengthy process?
I probably wouldn't be sitting here without them. The support, them driving me to games, driving me to practice, wanting me to play college baseball. They had a huge part of my decision. Ultimately it was my decision to make, but without them, I wouldn't even know where it was started.
Now, I have to ask, I was kind of teasing your dad a little bit. For those of you who don't know, Brandon's dad is a photographer for one of the oldest and most successful photography studios in Austintown. Was Dad running around taking pictures the entire time you're growing up playing?
He always had a camera in his hand, whether it be high school or summer. He always had a camera in his hand, taking pictures. Always had some good pictures to look back at. And I don't expect anything different for my senior year.
Now, real quick, Dad, how does it feel? You've taken thousands of senior pictures, I'm sure, over the years. What did it feel like if you have already taken them or are about to take Brandon's pictures?
We have taken some photographs already. It is definitely a special, a humbling moment to photograph your own son. It's different than anybody else. I have photographed a few senior pictures in my career. But there's nothing more special than to photograph your son and see him and thrive and excel. It's amazing.
That is great. Well, Are there any coaches whom you can point to as far as great mentors that you looked up to? Anybody that's been special to you, helping you along the way?
Every coach from little league to high school, big ones over there, Coach Paris, Coach Puglisi, Coach Dan, Coach Myron, back there, Coach Britt, my summer ball coach. I could say 100 words for each of them, but Coach Paris, he's seen me mature through 4 years. Coach Puglisi has been right there next to him. Coach Dan, I wouldn't be anywhere near in the physical shape that I am without him. He changed my life, honestly. Coach Myron, he's new, but we've had a connection ever since he came in, and I really appreciate that. Coach Britt, he took me in when I was 15 years old. I was looking for a team in my summer league. He took me in, and I was a walk-on, played a couple games, started, and I would not rather play for a different coach in the summer than Coach Britt.
What types of life lessons have you learned from your coaches?
Oh, man.
Too many to name?
A lot. Probably, stay within myself. It's not good to get mad at an umpire because you never know. You never know where he's going to come back. Persevere, strengthen yourself. Always look to be better than who you were the day before, and I'm always looking to play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Excellent. And with that, now's the moment. So let's make it official. He's putting pen to paper, and as soon as he signs his name, he's going to let us know where he's heading. Brandon, you just signed where?
I will be playing baseball at Baldwin-Wallace University.
Baldwin-Wallace. Congratulations. He's going to be a Yellow Jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. So what made you decide on Baldwin-Wallace?
Ever since the first day I had a camp with them, I fell in love with the field. Is amazing. It's a fully turf field, and the coaches were, I couldn't ask for a better group of coaches to be signing to play baseball for. They have been contacting me and texting me. We've been texting probably 2 times to 3 times a week.
Oh, wow.
So they showed interest, and ultimately I want to go somewhere that wants me,
Right.
So they have been, a huge support in this process. They've related to me. They've brought me down for visits, so it's been an honor.
So, sounds like no-brainer to you, huh?
No. I've had other visits, and I found myself comparing the other visits to Baldwin-Wallace, and that was when I knew that Baldwin-Wallace was the right decision.
That's when it stood out for you.
Yep.
Well, we congratulate on your baseball signing, but what have you decided on a major?
Yep. I will be majoring in digital marketing.
Digital marketing. Well, Brittany from the Board of Education is here, so Brittany, you better watch out. He's coming for your job one day. So, planning on taking that with you into, what type of career path as far as how you're going to use digital marketing?
Ultimately, I would love to work with the social media team for a sports team, a professional sports team, NFL, NBA, MLB. Edit videos, be a videographer, run the social media, anything along those lines on the digital side of, what a professional sports team does.
So those are some goals that you've set for yourself as not only an athlete, but also as a student.
Yep.
Very cool. Could you have imagined that baseball would get you to this point?
I knew it was a possibility, but sitting here actually doing it is surreal.
Surreal?
Yeah.
No other words for it? Excited, scared?
I'm nervous, scared, but ultimately I know that I'm going to be, I'm going to try to contribute and be a leader as soon as I step foot on campus. My goal is to start every game as a freshman.
So, kind of moving on, Related to that comment, I always like to ask, what advice you would give to a young student athlete who wants to be sitting in that chair with that pen in their hand like you just now.
Yeah, I mean, you got to hit the gym. I didn't realize that probably the first 2 years, and it set me back. Got to hit the gym. You got to believe in yourself. You got to be humble, and you always have to just strive to be the better version that you are. And you don't let a little competition scare you, because that's what ultimately drives you to be the best player that you could be.
Well, we congratulate you and Mom and Dad. Any remarks? Can you explain what you're feeling right now?
So much pride. From the time he was a little boy, throwing socks, throwing balls, throwing anything he could get in his hands against the wall. And, to watch him, it's been such a joy over the years to watch him grow and see him progress and see his passion for the game. And we're just very, very proud the decision that he's made and all the accomplishments he's made. And I can't wait to see what he does in college.
Well, Dad, you going to be going to BW to take some pictures?
As many times as I can.
Well, again, Bandon Popio, congratulations. The newest
Thank you.
Baldwin Wallace Yellow Jackets. We wish you nothing but the best of luck, and make us proud one day, all right?
I will.
Congratulations.